Hello, everybody. We have a special treat for you guys today. I love country music, and right here we have is Dave Sammarco and accompanied by Frank Drake. I cannot wait to hear them. You guys are gonna love them. I went already on their website, and I'm a #1 fan. So let me stop talking and let's hear them out.
Thank you, Stephanie. It is a pleasure to be here on the Entertainer Show, and we'd love to do some songs for you, Frank and I. Ready, Frank? Okay, here's a little number called Born with the Broken Heart. This is actually the title track off my 4th CD. And, it goes a little something like this. It's actually got a little story. Wrote this in Nashville in a little hotel room in the rain back in the early 90s. So it's got some sentimental value to it. Here we go. Been trying to figure out what love is all about, and why my heart can't find a home. Man, I've looked everywhere to find someone that cares, but my search is ending. My only answers to these questions is I must have been born with a broken heart. I must have been born with a broken heart. I must have been doomed right from the start. 'Cause no matter what I try, my heart can't find a home. I must have been born with a broken heart. How about you, Frank? Hope my condition sure ain't a chronic one, but my heart tells me it is. My only answers to these questions is I must have been born with a broken heart. I must have been born with a broken heart. I must have been doomed right from the start. 'Cause no matter what I try, my heart can't find a home. I must have been born with a broken heart. I must have been born with a broken heart. I must have been doomed right from the start. 'Cause no matter what I try, my heart can't find a home. I must have been born with a broken heart. Well, I must have been born with a broken heart. So I think we got a quick one here. Just banging a quick one called Honky Tonk Queen. I wrote this song about a girl I used to know in Nashville a long time ago. We'll just do the quick version. So I know Stephanie has a few questions she wants to ask me. So we'll just bang out a quick number of this one. Here we go. Honky Tonk Queen, the key E. Well, I got myself a girl, she works hard night after night. She deals with nasty drunks, she breaks up real bad fights. She pours whiskey after whiskey and beer right after beer. She can ride a bull all night, she can bring down a steer, that's right. Well, every now and then smooth-talking guys come around. My girl don't need a fist to send them dudes to the ground. She my partner in crime, she my true living dog. And I ain't afraid to tell you that my baby's got it all. Yeah, she's mine, and that's mighty fine. She my dream, do you know what I mean? She my honky-tonk, honky-tonk, honky-tonk queen. Finest thing I ever seen. She my true living dream. My little honky-tonk queen. Do one for the queen, would you, Frank? When morning rolls around, she lying right there next to me. We have a little wake up, I don't mean coffee or tea. Yeah, she's my little angel, her love has set me free. I'm just head over heels about my honky-tonk queen. Yeah, she's mine, and that's mighty fine. She my dream, do you know what I mean? She my honky-tonk, honky-tonk, honky-tonk queen. Finest thing I ever seen. She my true living dream. My little honky-tonk queen. All right, another one for the queen now.
Welcome back to Entertainer Show. Wasn't that amazing, the show that we just had with Dave Sammarco? And now we have him right here, right next to us. So Dave, please, how did this all start? What was your inspiration?
To getting involved with getting into music.
Yeah, music.
Okay, it started for me at a pretty young age. Probably around age 3 or 4.
Wow, that's young.
You know, and it was from my dad who played folk songs like Michael Row Your Boat Ashore, Skip to My Lou,
The classics.
Drunken Sailor, you know, just American folk songs, and then I took an interest, and one day I asked my father to teach me, you know, some guitar. He taught me a few chords, some basic chords, like an A minor, a G, a C, and a D. And then from there, I just took the ball and ran. And so I would say my dad was a huge inspiration in my beginning to play music.
In your beginning for everything.
Yeah, you know, many things, but yeah, the music started really young.
That's very young for 3 or 4.
Yeah, he'd be sitting there strumming this big jumbo guitar, you know, and I loved the way the thing smelled, like that old wood, you know, and so every time he pulled it out of the case, you know, I was always very happy to see that.
That's very, very good. And I was checking your website, and I saw over 300 songs this man has written, and the audience and me really want to know how did all that time consuming?
You know, yeah, I believe I've written just over 300 songs. With me, it started with writing poetry in high school. You know, when I was supposed to be doing like typing, you know, like JYJ space, you know, the home row, I was actually writing poems. You know, so when I should have been doing JYJ, I was writing, you know, short stories. So I would say, Stephanie, that the songs first started in the form of poems, and then later turned into songs. You know, and again, the song it's a form of a poem, but it just has a refrain, which is a chorus, and basically anywhere from 2.5 to 4 minutes. It's a short story that rhymes, and not always. Songs don't always have to rhyme.
That's very true.
You know.
And I saw that you and your band go all around Massachusetts and even farther, and that like the long trips doesn't bother you, or does that help you inspire all these 300 songs?
Oh, you mean, okay, it sounds like you're referring to Nashville.
Yes.
The long trip. Okay.
I heard that.
Well, what I do is, yes, I do have the full band. The farthest that we travel, I mean, for, you know, good gigs, I would travel with the full band. Geez, we travel to California, Nashville, no problem. But, you know, for the most part, the full band, we play a lot locally. We play a lot in Maine. We do like the Freiburg Fair. We do the Heath Fair in Western Massachusetts. Out in the town of Heath, little town of Heath, perched on a mountaintop. It's so cool. It's beautiful. And then, you know, we'll do backyard barbecues. We do Laconia Motorcycle Week. We've done a bunch of shows up there. But haven't gone with the full band to Nashville yet, to Tennessee. I've done 3 trips back and forth to Tennessee solo. And I do like the long drives because I get so many ideas. Like while I'm driving alone on the highway, going through the Smoky Mountains, I get a lot of ideas for my writing. You can be alone with your thoughts.
That's beautiful. And then does it still go into the whole poem sequence and then you start writing songs? Or is it a new method came out?
Pretty much, you know, I'll have an idea, a thought will cross my mind, and pretty much, to me, that's where a song begins, as an idea. So you get that idea, and then it turns into a song.
And I heard full band, so tell us more about that full band that you have.
Yeah, the full band, geez, I actually started performing as a solo artist, you know, playing little taverns and lounges and up in New Hampshire and Maine. And I started with guitar, harmonica, and singing, and doing some of my songs and some classic rock songs filtered in. And then it was around 1995 that I started with the full band. And we've been touring as a full band since '95. But, you know, once in a while, I will still do a solo show or a duo show, you know.
Like you just did.
Like I just did with Frank. Yep, you know, something like that. And thanks for having us, too, by the way.
Oh, no, it was my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
It really was.
Thank you.
So what style of music are you most drawn to?
Style of music I'm most drawn to would be the country, Americana, rootsy, bluesy, bluegrassy, folky kind of stuff, because it speaks to me.
And is that what the audience will hear most likely?
They'll hear that. That's pretty much what I do. That, yeah, the Americana, bluesy, rootsy, because I feel like these genres touch upon subject matter that means a lot to me. That these are things that people are affected by in life, real life situations. These subject matters talk about hardship, hard times, lost love, good love gone bad, death of loved ones, and therefore you sing about it, you get it off your chest, you heal yourself, and sometimes in the process you can heal others.
Well, you heard it, you guys, and we have actually a sneak peek because you actually are performing with your full band, right?
Right, we're gonna. Oh yeah, the Sally show. Right. Yeah.
Our Sally show. So we're gonna take a small break. Don't leave us, and we'll be right back. And you're about to get a sneak peek with the performance.